Playing Hogwarts helped this individual lose 4 kg in 2 weeks. No, this isn't clickbait at all. Trust me, we managed to find a sneaky way to get our client to lose 4 kilograms, and I kid you not, it's easier than you think. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm Zay from ZA Training, and I want you to get results. Let's dive straight in. Hogwarts Legacy. What is that, you ask? Well, for those who don't know, it's the latest and greatest entry into the world of Harry Potter. It's the game everyone has been asking for, especially old school Potter fans like myself. Insert Draco Malfoy clip.
Potter, 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 Potter.
How did this actually come about then? Is Hogwarts really that magical that the weight just somehow dropped off? Well, no. Although I wish that were the case. Now, before I go on here, I do have to say there was a bit of a cost involved here for the client. This individual already had a walking treadmill pad at home, so he did have a little bit of help. However, if you don't have anything like a cross trainer or a bike or even gym access, please don't worry, stick around and I'll give you a couple of tips on what you can do if that is yourself. Anyway, our client was a bit of a gamer, he's a TV watcher, and he wanted to lose weight. So I thought, hey, let's put it all together and give him the challenge of hitting 10,000 steps every single day in front of the TV. Yeah. Imagine that, watching TV and burning calories. Now you see he had the treadmill in his spare room where it was pretty much empty, so there was nothing really around him, so when he was doing his steps, he found it a little bit boring. But the good news was it was just a walking treadmill pad, so it wasn't the size of a big battle tank, so he could move it. So we got him to move it in front of the TV. Here's the funny part. He was actually managing 20,000 steps without even realizing, and the guy wasn't even doing any workouts. Yep, he just wanted to focus on his nutrition and just get moving every single day. So not a single squat or a bicep curl was performed. Shocker. He lost 4 kg in about 14 days, and I know that sounds like a lot. It is a lot of weight to lose, and if you ask me, it's not something I would recommend to everyone. You can absolutely lose a couple of kilos, but 4 probably about much. But just because he was moving a lot, it goes to show the power of movement, good nutrition, sleep, all of that good stuff. You see, when you're performing an activity whilst doing something enjoyable in the background, time flies. You don't even notice it. It's awesome. I've done it in the past where I'm watching YouTube videos whilst doing cardio, and then I've noticed 30 to 45 minutes has passed, and it's quite easy. Hell, I even remember when the new FIFA game came out and I intended to get 10,000 steps every single day. I was managing upwards of 20,000 steps. He was Harry Potter mad, so imagine his excitement when he got his hands on it. He was on there every day, mastering the dark arts while walking and burning calories. But what's so special about steps? I thought working out was a key. Well, not exactly. You see this lovely image on the screen just now? I'm going to break this down for you, and I promise it'll make sense. I'm not going to bore you to death. Now, you've got your TDEE, which is the total daily energy expenditure, which basically is a breakdown of how many calories you burn throughout the whole day. Okay, it's just an overall, essentially. You've got your BMR, which is the largest component, and that's basically how many calories you need just to keep you functioning, to keep the lights on. So if you lay there all day doing nothing, playing video games, then that's how many calories you need just to function and to maintain your weight. Then we've got things like NEAT, EAT, TEF. What the hell do all these mean? Well, NEAT is non-exercise activity. It's the stuff that you don't really think about too much. So fidgeting, moving around, doing your makeup, cleaning, taking the stairs, all of that good stuff. Okay, so it's involuntary action you don't think too much about. Then you've got EAT, which is exercise activity thermogenesis, so the calories that you burn during your workout. Then TEF, which is the thermic effect of food. Believe it or not, you actually burn calories eating certain foods, with protein and fiber being the highest. So yes, you actually burn calories while eating food. Imagine that. Now, shockingly, calories burned on the NEAT side of things, so those little involuntary bits of movement, a lot higher than the workout. Because if you think about it, like take a second and think about this logically, a workout is around what, maybe 30 to 60 minutes out of your day in total, or if not more. But you could be moving, walking, doing everything throughout the day for hours. You don't even realize it. So anyway, I would personally class steps as NEAT in this scenario, because while our Slytherin-obsessed client was finding ways to rule Hogwarts, he was actually not paying attention to the steps. So he was walking away while playing a game, and he didn't realize it. Time flew. The calories were stacking up. The steps were stacking up. You see where I'm going with this? Now you add that to the other steps that he was doing over the course of the day with his job, etc., and that set him up wonderfully to shed body fat, provided his nutrition, etc. was in check, which I won't cover in this video. So what was the point of this video exactly? Well, put simply, play video games and lose weight. Yeah, I wish. All jokes aside, I wanted to highlight the importance of movement throughout your whole day. This is something a lot of people don't pay much attention to. They are very fixated on just doing workouts. They're fixated on really hammering their body and burning those muscles, and then they do their nutrition, but they're not able to move over the course of the whole day. They're sore, they don't want to get up, they think, I've done my workout, that's it, that's all I have to do, my tummy will tone itself, my glutes will tone themselves, etc., etc. That's not how it works. You see the reference that we made earlier to the EAT, the exercise activity thermogenesis? Well, that's a lot lower compared to your NEAT. So if you're able to keep moving throughout the day, I would actually encourage people to do steps a lot more than workouts. So if you can manage maybe 2 or 3 workouts in the week, then you can focus on steps and just overall movement, standing up more every single day. You're going to be in a far better position compared to maybe doing 5 to 7 workouts a week where you're not moving out with that. Now, you don't have to follow this exact example. If you don't have a treadmill, bike, or anything of the sorts, or you just don't simply have the budget to get those things, you can easily replicate this in the gym if you are a gym member. So you could put your phone on the machine that you're using and watch a YouTube video or anything of your choosing. If you're not a gym member, not to worry. You could go out for a walk, plug in a podcast, listen to music, do something that will help you keep engaged. A lot of people don't. They just try to get their steps out of the way very quickly, and you don't rack that many up. Whereas if you're out with a friend, for example, if you are distracted while you're doing your walks, you will rack the steps up, and I guarantee it's going to make weight loss a hell of a lot easier. That's a fact. We have clients who genuinely only do a workout at the weekends, and every other day they're just focusing on their overall steps, their overall movement, and they're losing weight. So I'd like for you to try the same as well. Please, if you're not focusing on your steps, do so. Put them first, then plan in the workouts, and obviously nutrition and sleep, etc., which I'll cover in another video. But you've got to make sure that you're planning your steps first. Be active throughout the whole day. The more active you are, the more weight you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. So people who have active jobs that are on the move a lot more, they are a little bit at an advantage, so it is a bit easier for them. But if you're not that active and you have a desk job, for example, you've got to make an effort to move. Being inactive all day, then going to a couple of body pump class just isn't going to cut it. All right, folks. Hopefully that helped. So this is just a good example I thought to bring up because nothing to do with Hogwarts specifically, but I thought since this is a trending topic, people might want to check this out. But in essence, if you play video games, if you watch TV and you have a treadmill walking pad, a bike, any other machine at home, if not, it's okay. The whole idea is that you do your steps, you do your cardio whilst doing something else that will keep you distracted. So for me personally, I like the video game one. I can play games for up to an hour or two when I get some time, and I can get upwards of 10, 15,000 steps without even realizing it. I can go the whole day without doing 0 steps, and then in that 1 or 2 hours, I'll catch them all up. Right guys, so as always, please let us know how you found this video. If you found it useful, leave a comment below. Please do subscribe. It's a growing channel. If there's anything that you'd like for us to cover, please reach out and let me know. But I'd like to hear what you like to do. If it's something that you tend to utilize as a tool in your armor to burn calories or get moving, let me know. We are going to be posting more videos around educational content. A lot more people want to see more educational content, so I will do that in the future. Hey folks, have a good one.